Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. On the away sideline, that's Mike Macdonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Huard, and everybody just about set. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, slide. Move 58, move 58, slide.
Fields out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
319, get that. Hey, Ken. Get out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the gun, it's Hall. Going at the 30. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Fields on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Don't jump, ready? EQ! Strike!
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing him out is one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career. Sam Darnold.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On 3rd down, Walker. That's the first, but once more, he's past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, Darnold. That's caught. Here's that shove it in. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And again, it's Darnold. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Green 19, get set. Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Line up the design keeper. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Jets. With an early lead. More for MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
330. Hey, Ken. You got a mini base. Hey, Ken. Right.
Hall running between the tackles. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Fields gets it out right quick. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Hey, number 319, tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
319, tonight.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ken. Right.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go, son. Turn up.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now Darnold. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and give after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets out to begin another drive. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11. Here we go. 3-19, just that. Right.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
551. Here we go, son. Press. Butt strike. 3-19. Right.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
19 instruction. Right.
Now Fields again. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Toss play. This is Hall. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teams.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Angel. 3-19, just that. Hey, carry. Right.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That was a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
17, Jets 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. This plays a design run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to push one deep down the right. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that middling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And they really lean on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Looking to his fullback now. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
6 yards. Another 3 and out.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. Green knight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's a design run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
319, up. Right.
Now Fields. The underneath here for Hall. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes out to the left. On the run. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Jets offense now set to take over. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory.
Here we go, son.
They start the drive at home. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's not a quarterback run here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
You got a 3 tonight.
Fields looking to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Fields on first down. Next with his back, Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it took a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go, son. Green 19, go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gain of 14 yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps pass forward. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
10-yard line.
Here we go, son. Extend. 222. 222. Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Both with a point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
Score Seahawks 24. Jets 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. 1st and 10, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. They want him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. Hunt team on the field. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Here we go. Up, let's go. 319, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Fields pushing his offense in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Medic. Hey, Ted.
To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. That's caught beyond the marker. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Punch right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Need to be working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Fields again. He's got more once again. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 4-yard line.
Another throw for Fields. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Jets, 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a design run. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. Michael Dixon will kick it away. That's taken on the 7. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Now here comes the New York offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. On first down, here comes Hall. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lower timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Justin. Hey, Ken.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. He can run it. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure, go get that first down anyway.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Extend. 319, good snap. Right.
He'll look to throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields gets that right quick. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
551. Go.
Throwing now. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up 4th down.
EQ.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Seahawks take this one on the